Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back. Sorry for the late start. I was visiting my aunt. Quick hello. Apparently, hasn't been doing too well lately. But yeah, back again. More Genshin. Of course, hydrate. Hello, Michael. Today I have a Coke Zero Sugar. Yeah, previously on Genshin, there was that new, the Mikawa Flower Festival, some dangerous shadow monster showed up.
The ability to not get lost in sort of talent?
Wait until next morning.
Surprises.
I think it's at 7. I hope so too. I hope she feels better soon. She seemed like tired when I saw her.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Off we go. Off we go. Teleport. Thank goodness for teleport. Thank goodness for fast travel in games in general. Like, could you imagine having to, like, walk all the way from, like, Mondstadt to, like, Natlan or something?
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
Oh yeah, that guy.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
Oh yeah, we saw that last time.
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folk tale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night?
Oh, definitely. What else could it be related to?
The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers?
I don't think so.
Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
Unless that's her, but I don't think so. Her thing is bigger than that. Are they still asleep?
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming.
Who's this mysterious stranger?
Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
Is he a detective of some kind?
He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
Let's follow him, see what he does. Oh. I thought I would actually have to follow him.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusions, let's keep watching.
Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Alright, now do we follow him? No?
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Hang on, let me see if I can figure out who's standing here. Oh, I can't figure it out. There's like the barest hint of like a few details from their clothing, but it's not obvious. Oh, wait, is that just Sarah? I see. Did you find any other clues? Oh yeah, it's definitely Sarah. I can tell from her outfit.
Sarah?
Ah, good morning, you two.
Hazel! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. I should have expected it to be you. So, the Tenryou Commission's on the case. Lumine, Paimon.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Seriously? You are a bad detective. Considering Lumine's skill, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? It must be serious if Hazel's involved.
Yeah. Well, about that. Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing that information with you. Aw, man. Can we just go talk to Raiden?
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
If Sarah and Hazel are so hesitant to divulge information, there's only one person who could be responsible. Those orders come from the Shogun, don't they? Who else would it come from? Except maybe like the Tenryou Commissioner.
An astute observation, traveler. Tell her the truth.
Shogun!
What? The Shogun is here?
Oh, things are getting serious. No, I believe this is A.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. Her gaze, her presence, her mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need her help.
Oh yeah, that's right. She saw the thing that happened to us last time. Understood. Investigation team was... Oh. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land. Yesterday, the Tenryou Commission received a report the team was found unconscious in the field. There they are. Not only that, the group appeared to have been trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please!
How about you send Carrier Pigeon back to Sumeru, ask Nahida for help.
Stay away!
She could help, right? Master of Dreams and all. Intermittent traces of yokai power where they were found. All the traces ended up here, just outside festival grounds.
What?
Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. You've heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They have already infiltrated the festival grounds. We call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
What if they attack again? I still say we send Carrier Pigeon to Sumeru. We need Nahida's help. No, wait. There was that one Dream Eater girl. The new girl. Maybe she can help. What if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds. They'll remain undercover to keep an eye on things. Blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failings, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Curious. Alright, Detective Lumine, on the case. Again. Hopefully we don't need to take this to court. I don't want to be a trial lawyer again. If the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and contestants staying at the shrine. Oh, hello, little rat. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are currently investigating a supernatural mystery.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need my help?
The Tenryou Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Oh? Good. How about me? I'm doing alright. I have a slightly persistent cough, even though I feel perfectly fine. Yeah, that's right. We're a judge.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Oh god, they said it. Oh god, I can't get away from it.
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way. I think we need to find a way to slip onto the grounds. Better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too revered of a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir. Yeah, no kidding.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
She claims to have a plan. I swear to god, if it's a feckin' mustache.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah. Oh, part 2. As though beholding illusions. I still say we should send Carrier Pigeon to Sumeru. We need Nahida on the case.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
In case all else fails, there's always firepower. Neon truly is a prophet. Hey.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me? Weak.
Oof. Ichiboshi, that's not a nice thing you say to a friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. You're eating dots right now. Need a break? I can start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try. White fur! Yellow fur!
Whoa, you guys are here bright and early.
Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off. Right?
Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
Shit, our cover's been blown. Cheese it!
Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you.
God damn it, Paimon. Seriously? Oh, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
Good work, Paimon. What kind of excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur acting super strange.
Yep. Time to change the topic. Oh, I was just thinking about the Aranara. Me too, I thought about adding them to our game considering the dream theme and everything. Okay, so that's definitely her. That happened some time ago, I remember that. In the end, the ideas just wouldn't come together.
Marinara? Yum!
Marinara. No, it's not a food. The R&R are like, small yokai from Sumeru. They're super friendly and cute. They can give you good dreams. Actually, that describes you too. If you ever go to Sumeru, I'm sure you'll be considered a good Nara.
Good banana? Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
Alright, that dream is a little hard to describe, don't you think, Lamine? Sometimes when there are too many feelings in a dream, it's hard to use as reference material.
Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all.
I guess it was the kind where a lot of things happen. Anyway, it's a long story. How about we wait till after the competition? Lumine and I can tell it together. Okay, that's definitely her. 100%. No one else would, like, no one outside of Inazuma would remember that. Sounds good. Oh shoot, where'd the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
Oh, we should get out of your fur... hair, then. Good luck, everyone! Bye, White Fur! Bye, Yellow Fur! Come back and play!
Alright, I'm pretty confident.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally! It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Alright, I'm confident Yoimiya is still Yoimiya. It's kind of hard to impersonate a yokai.
Hey, Toma! We were hoping a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Philosophy?
Oh, Boss can explain that one.
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Oh, I don't deserve that much praise, but when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your questions.
Time for an interview.
God damn it, not again.
Into you?
Ask away, judges. Designed this game with anyone in mind? Want to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
God damn it, Paimon. You're absolutely right. Allow me to revise my answer. Target audience includes growing children ages 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Second would be active adults ages 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Older adults ages 40 to 60, and those, especially those in need of exercise.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
Elderly people still full of life? 60 to 1,000 age range?
Ah, okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
I mean, the old man, Zhang Li, I mean, he's over 1,000, so... We can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans and yokai alike, after all.
But not for Ioroi.
Because he's trapped in a statue. Besides, you seem to agree with each age group, unless you... unless you intend to change your tune.
Next question!
You continue asking questions, Toma answers faultlessly. So there you have it. I hope that answered your question, judges.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
Never underestimate a housekeeper. I'm sure the interview is only one part of the evaluation process. We'll see what you think when you play the game yourself. I should probably get back to work on this stage. Want to give it a try when we're done? It would be my pleasure. Let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
It doesn't look like they're there. In this scene, anyway. Are they here yet? Oh? Is it only him?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early. You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
You have questions for me, I presume?
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. When I saw you around the venue just now, it wasn't hard to connect the dots. Oh, really? Damn. She's clever. As for what you want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dry berry?
Ahem.
Oh, sorry.
We can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Gyobo Koban, he was in the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobo Koban is a criminal?
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
Good question. She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under her breath. Ordering me around in the middle of the night? Who does she think she is? Miko. Probably need an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. I guess that also confirms Mizuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki.
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Oh, can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
What did you do last night?
Investigated the Shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival.
Understandable.
Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Gyobo Koban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams!
Mizuki goes to rest. A little unsteady, she looks exhausted.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand.
Ah,
It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
it sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
Challenge everyone to a duel.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you.
Yeah, she didn't tell us much.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce...
What's her plan?
An esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival.
Ah.
Please welcome Her Excellency, the almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Raiden herself. Hooray! It's the Shogun! The almighty Shogun is here in person? I feel like this guy is suspicious.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
The almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, better for her to step into the open. And it means a detective can slip into the venue alongside the retinue without turning any heads at all. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Their every move needs to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracks in the glass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. Using the almighty Shogun as bait. Humph, the Lady Guji is as as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold. I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Under my command, the Tenryou Commission will remain on high alert. Anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. After that, we surveyed each stall, just like yesterday. A's presence definitely caused a stir. It didn't take long for the festive atmosphere to return. Raiden Shogun, sitting down for some ramen. Maybe a day will come when A can leave Tenshukaku and won't be so out of the ordinary.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go? Huh? When did A get ahead of us? Let's catch up.
Oh. I barely moved.
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
Okay. Immediately, the glasses and mustache makes me suspect him.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryou Commission.
It's him! Cut him down!
What are you looking at, A?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
This vendor is giving me a pleading look. Judging by his cooking skill, it almost seems like it's his first day. Hey, he's working.
Working? Ah. I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dongo milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
He knows something.
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something.
Oh? What exactly?
Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
How kind of ya.
Really? Yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot springs now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break.
I mean, it's not like our first time in a hot spring. I mean, Natlan and all.
You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Oh, I'm not going either? Okay, I'll go. To the hot springs!
I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh, alright.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dongo milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Be right back. Transition.
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need to see me, does she?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
She seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something did seem off with A today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenshukaku? Reaction of the crowd? We've been through so much. Something trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
Even the Archons aren't immune to emotional strain?
Humans, yokai, and Archons bear the same capacity for emotion, and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help.
Okay.
Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
I don't hear the plan. What's the plan?
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
You mean one of mine?
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
There they go.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You don't want people to be on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
Aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a special pair of coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing.
What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Wait until nighttime. Any last words?
As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime.
(21 to 24). Oh, not that long now. Invite A to the bathhouse.
Well, shall we head out?
Let's go!
All right. No reason to delay.
Alright, let's see. Ooh. Artificial hot spring.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
An artificial one, at any rate. Also, I think this is the first time we've seen her in a towel. Is this your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago.
Oh.
When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the Shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi.
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, Those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
What happened back then?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma.
Oh?
On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead.
Oh.
The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated.
That was weird.
That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
An odd slip up? If I hadn't broken out of the nightmare yesterday, would that have happened to me? Then A must be so worried because... Did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
What happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again.
Hey.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Who?
Oh.
Oh, it's you two.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Damn. Party going on in the hot springs.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Everyone in a towel.
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
The look on her face, just like, you bitch.
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess... both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understand the reasoning. Why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
And they all had enough time to put on their clothes.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake?
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
Go on.
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
You fainted? Is that what happened earlier?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree.
Okay, not the most unusual thing. Oh.
It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about that. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
Oh?
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
One of the little yokai dudes?
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Wait, what was that? Who was that standing up there just now? I just saw it last second. I just saw it last second. There was one of the Tanuki dudes sitting up on a rooftop. It looked like they had a red glow around them.
Kappa!
Excuse me. Let me take a look.
I swear to God, I saw it.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun, the fault was mine. The Tenryo Commission failed to protect those under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There's no trace of the enemy.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
A second? Maybe that's exaggerating a bit, but for a brief moment in general, maybe a minute at most.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the Bakedanuki transformation, no trace of yokai power at the scene. Almost like the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. Doppelganger in Inazuma City also seemed to appear without warning. A doppelganger in Inazuma City? Seems like it. Doppelgangers, Nightmare, Inazuma City, Mount Yogo.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger! Kappa, oh, please don't die.
How fast can someone here get to Sumeru and bring back Nahida? It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yashio Commission to move them to a secure location just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
Wait?
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
Oh, has there? You flatter me, Lady Guji. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we've only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogo, and now Doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. Original thought that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there'd be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding the nightmare creature, on top of everything, has the ability to disappear with a trace, a different possibility. Oh, here we go again. Interpret. Enemy has 2 different abilities. Some of these appear... Seems too random. Nightmare creature and doppelgangers are separate entities. That's why their methods are different. They have separate goals. Psychological phenomenon. Can't explain it that way. Oh. I think it's this one. Entities appear at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryu Commission conflated the two at first. If we ignore the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. Alright, interpret. If the culprit was changing form to evade capture, isn't responsible for their nightmares, no more deserving of arrest from random prankster. Cause panic? Didn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about doppelgangers caused people to panic. Panic? Because of the folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone. After the Tenryu Commission secured the venue, culprit appeared in the city so panic would spread. What is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. Panic is a means to an end. I think the shift to the city proves something. Whatever their goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. Since the city is their new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic. By leaving behind a stand-in.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
It was a dummy.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Not just that, replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiple people are replaced at once, they can cover for each other. Didn't get to see each other much during Test of Courage.
Kozo and his 2 friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
Oh. Hydrate? Alright, alright. Give me a second. Oh. This is getting interesting. This kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the disguise starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yoko and Hitotsume Kozu? What? Those two?
It's a Bakedaniki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
That's the guy I saw.
Tetsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
I wasn't crazy. Okay, so...
Bakedaniki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them!
what the feck is this?
Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedaniki tricks?
Ah.
Nothing's working! The humans are catching up!
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me.
Alright, start shooting everything.
Fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them, stupid.
Just shoot everything, shoot everything. Those 3?
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Oh, that's one of them.
Oh!
Hang on. This shrub. Hang on, that one had like a scarf on him. Oh, there's more down here. I didn't see it. There he is.
Save us, Tsukumo!
Okay, okay, this part is obvious. They all have like scarves on them. Oh, this guy.
Kichiro, protect us!
We're almost rid of them.
Hang on, I saw Ioroi's statue not far from here. That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of you.
Ah! A Tengu!
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now and I will spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to the Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense. The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
That was Miko. That was Miko who did that.
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings.
Stay back! Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
I saw Ioroi's statue, like, not far from here.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
That's what's happening.
Servitude, enslavement. These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now.
Oh.
A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution. Wait, I do?
Truly?
If nightmares come from the abyss, there's something I can try. The purification?
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
He is! He's just stuck in the statue.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Oh, it's the nightmare.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans, and...
The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
Oh, this is what they're seeing through the nightmare.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
Oh, this is what they're seeing.
No! How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
Wait, whoa. It's that nightmare samurai dude.
What? What is that?
That's what happened. There was a survey team that was sent out. They were all discovered unconscious.
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on, we're coming!
That samurai dude.
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak!
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
Okay, so if these three actually got KO'd next to the these guys, the survey team or whatever, and then these three took their places, where are the originals?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
Are they talking in their sleep?
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
Oh. Oh. Okay, so she was seeing all of that. These memories, they belong to the Bake Danuki.
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Okay, so that nightmare was abyss-induced somehow. Just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai! The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You describe the memories to the group.
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like Heizo, if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
In hindsight. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
Yeah, I saw his statue while we were chasing after them.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Heizo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yes, Shogun. He was like right over here, literally. Yeah, he's literally right there. Hey again.
Ioroi, we're back!
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep?
Even statues need to sleep.
Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen him so afraid.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a Nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Oh, damn.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
I'm not dead.
Not dead? The Kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive?
I just told you, I'm not dead.
Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuda Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
They just buried themselves?
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power! It was the will of the great Baketanuki Kiichiro made manifest!
A horn filled with yokai power. Okay, so they got the nightmare through this thing, but where did the horn come from?
It restored our power! And then we made the human go, oh, oh, ching, tung, yeah, yeah,
Were the sound effects really necessary?
Oh! And by oh, ting tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, you saw everything through that nightmare.
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellowfur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved?
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Of course he would say that.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Ioroi!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Baketanuki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
I feel like I've heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world. with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tiger Bite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her.
Oh, okay, so she knows about this.
She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength, it turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. Oh yeah, just super casually. It's like, oh yeah, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and some of the mountain.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bake Danuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a jibakure.
You mean that samurai dude?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
Why hasn't it happened since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chio set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Is it watching somewhere?
Oh.
Is it lurking?
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
It's the easiest way.
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash Muso Ishin against her again, would A really be okay? Mizuki said Archons suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
Not unreasonable.
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... a 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
A 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
I don't recall off the top of my head.
Well, Oh!
She's trying to get at something.
Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Isn't that where I come in? Can I just purify it? Like these three?
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Okay, we definitely need to send someone over to Sumeru. We need Nahida on the case. Dream expert extraordinaire.
Is that even possible?
Carry a pigeon to Sumeru, I'm telling you.
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
We could go get Nahida and the Aranara.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
She's talking about you, dumbass.
Maybe they're hiding us trees? Or the wind?
They're talking about you, dumbass.
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Baketanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
He sees it.
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
I still say we should send word to Nahida.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Nahida!
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side.
The Raiden Shogun. And me, Space Whale Puncher Extraordinaire.
Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
I'm sure old man Zhongli at his peak could give her a run for her money.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness,
we lure it with the festival.
Then naturally, a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
The festival.
So, if we want to lure it out...
We need a source of joy. The obvious target would be...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plain of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Another one.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Oh, talk to A. Any last words?
Well, Ioroi, as I see it, you've been punished long enough. It's about time you were released.
Released? I can do that myself anytime I want. This statue keeps me warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Don't interfere.
Yoroi is the best!
Besides, the seal's power is almost gone. What I really want is for you to help me give that sneaky kitsune a piece of my mind.
Ioroi, she's already...
Not so fast. I won't be fooled by your tricks again. Whatever you were about to say, she can tell me herself, instead of sending some young kitsune to hoodwink me.
Talk to A. Oh, right here. It is I, your evil clone. Ooh.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
What?
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Okay.
One more thing. Thank you.
For what? To be continued next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, okay. Oh, hang on. Back to the festival. Okay, we solved the mystery of the doppelgangers. Challenge and alright. A Karasu ramen master suffered a loss of full day's earnings due to dine and dashing customers. Descend into a fury in the nightmare state, continuously chase the kitsune who will be knocked out upon, okay? In the sweet dream state, if you're careful enough, you may be able to hop onto his head and borrow his strength. Squirrel worker in charge of transporting ingredients will walk to and fro. Prone to nightmares due to overwork, will descend into a fury, okay, in the nightmare state. Restart. What if I... Yay! Okay, looks like... Oh. Okay. I need to... Okay, I need to switch scenes in mid-jump. Ah, damn it! I jumped a bit too soon. Or too late? Ah, damn it! Alright, hang on. Take two. Okay. Okay, I got it. Oh, damn it. Take three. Right around here. Okay, and then I need to jump. And jump again. Okay, then... Okay, I don't have the best jump height. I need to... Oh, come on! Come on. Oh. This is bullshit, I swear to God. Ah, damn it. Alright, you know what? Close. Retry. How do I jump the gap? There's no way I can make that jump. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I see it now. Okay. Okay, I just use the squirrel here to jump. Okay, made that jump. Alright. Wait, is this platform still here or not? Okay, it is. Okay, there's still more up there. Wait for the... Okay, okay. Ah, I need to stay on that. And the shop should be right below me. Oh, okay, that was kind of tricky. Yokai who's here to here to have fun. Oh. And I initially suspected him. I guess I was wrong. Specific trajectory. Predict its path to return it. Damn it, I missed that one. What? Oh, I see. What do I need for the perfect timing thing again? Oh, damn it, I missed that. Ah, damn. Ah, missed. Oh, I finished. I think there's one more here. Genshin Phantasm. Flower keys. Okay, so plan is stand here for a couple seconds. So then I stand here for a couple seconds, run over and grab the key, come back.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I am strategizing here, Raiden. Okay, let's see if I can... One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then run this way. 1 Mississippi, 2... You know what? End round early. Confirm. Okay, wait for that one to switch over to yellow. Got it. Collect my loot. Next one doesn't unlock for another 5 hours. I already collected. Stamp collector. Recommended quest. Oh, so wait. This quest happens before this event. Not completing the recommended quest may result in areas or characters being occupied, meeting new characters early. Complete recommended quest to enjoy best event experience. Okay, so we meet Mizuki in that quest, and then we meet her again now. But I wanted to do this first because it's limited time, and that story quest is gonna be there forever.
All the world holds dear is but a...
Oh, domain challenges. Obtain 12 festival stamps. Yeah, that's not... I'm not gonna finish that in a while. Forge 20 items. I can do... Oh, wait. No, that's not possible. Spend 500,000 Mora. Theoretically possible. 5 furnishings. Theoretically possible. Spiral Abyss.
Drop of constant motion.
I can do that. It's up here somewhere. To the Abyss! Summary. Whenever a character receives healing, Shockwave will be unleashed at position, dealing true damage. Okay. Let's see what the... First half, second half. Tapetlosaur, Kaholasaur, Yumkasaur. Okay, so... AoE... And then single target. I guess I know who I'm gonna put on the second team. All right, second half. We go full firepower. Firepower, firepower, firepower. Okay. Hang on, do I have... Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can do it. I forgot to change Levine back to, Dendro, because I usually use her for my Bloom team, but I guess I can put in, Emily. Alright, so... Nilu... Nah. Oh, pyro damage bonus? I didn't see that. Oh well. Elemental burst damage. Why not?
Extract! I see everything!
on me. I gotta.
Oh, there we go. Why do I have such ping? I don't usually have this much ping.
Illusion shattered.
All problems can be solved with firepower. Continue. I am following Neon's philosophy on this one. Oh, EM. I can't switch yet.
Hey! With all my strength.
Nothing screams DPS like Bloom.
Shower me with praise! Take me up! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
Firepower, firepower, firepower. Character damage within 8 seconds of sprint plus 20 once every 15. Don't need that. I have healers. HP's less than 50. I'll just go for this one, I guess. I can't switch. I keep forgetting about that.
Neutralize!
Oh, wrong one!
I see everything! Here!
Huh? What? Hello? Thank you for the follow, Lo-Fi. I can't really talk right now. I'm kind of busy fighting for my life here. I appreciate it.
Dance with the waves!
Hold the line! Reconstitute!
Oh, there we go. But yes, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Under normal circumstances, I'd be more acknowledging, but, you know, middle of combat. Things happen.
Not now!
Shine down.
Yoo-hoo! Locked on!
When in doubt, maximum firepower. Flame. Damage dealt increased by 50% when Night Soul Blessing. Oh. Alright, so... AoE... Single target, single target, single target. Okay, so... Same thing as last time. Here we go. First half. Where are you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait. Uh-huh. ER.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. The tide rises! Yeah!
Show me your moves.
Finish this next time. Let's finish this next time.
I see everything!
What? Oh, I thought I got him. Apparently not.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Hey! Oh, that hurt a little.
I'll gas.
All eyes on me. I see everything.
Full speed ahead. Slip, slide,
Oh wait, the healing thing.
Allow me.
full speed ahead.
All my
War's over.
Surprise. Alright, now, firepower.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
When in doubt, maximum firepower. There can be nothing wrong with Neon's philosophy. Character attack, I guess.
Come on!
Let's
Show
finish
me your
this
courage!
Positions.
That was quick.
Stick around!
Don't worry about me. I see everything. Rest and rebound.
Forget it!
That was quick.
Everyone hold hands.
Don't mind if I do! Let's do this then!
Fresh and floral. This dance is for you.
Strike! Yes, you are. I'm good. After all.
Now then.
Finally,
Firepower.
some target practice. Illusion shattered. Embrace a star.
Let's fly.
Open fire. Where do you think you're going? Open fire. Open fire. Goodbye.
Next. Sure. Oh, damn. Dilu needs some healing.
Let's hope you pull up a good fight.
Here. Allow me.
All right.
Well,
let's
well.
finish this fast.
Here comes. Let's hope you pull up a good fight. Let's finish this next time.
Hey.
You asked time.
Dance with the waves. Extract. Here. Billowing surge.
I will. Stand down.
Everyone hold hands. Positions.
Yeah, Bloom, if you want to wipe out an entire army, Bloom is the way to go. If you're looking to take out a single target, Firepower.
My guiding stars.
Shine down.
Shower me with
Locked on. Bullseye. Knock him down.
The night is cold.
Illusion shattered.
Yoo-hoo!
Here! Open fire!
Easy peasy. Oh, I want to claim my prize first. Claim. Another 200. And... Ooh, that's like, what, 2 levels? Now then, let's go and catch up with our many, many friends. Oh, Diluc is available today, and Kaching. At any rate, back to Mondstadt. But yeah, you doing all right there, Lo-Fi? I mean, you haven't said anything. Are you under duress? Blink twice. It said she was around here-ish. Oh no, by the gate. Wait. It says up. Is she up on the wall? Okay, wait. I need it. Oh, I'm not sure if I can go up that. Oh, there she is. Hi, Amber. Why does that cat always like to run this way? Strange. What are you doing? Oh, it's you. I just brought a naughty little kitten back to its home. Really lively kitty. If it gets even the slightest chance to run outside, then it'll run all over Mondstadt. Knocking over flower pots, getting dirty paw prints on clothes, keeping every pigeon in Mondstadt on their toes. Lots of citizens just can't put up with it anymore, and some went to the Adventurers Guild for help. Adventurers don't know the first thing about catching cats, so it's the Outrider to the rescue. Bingo, those adventurers just chase after cats on foot. As for me, I fly. A surprise air assault when it's least expected. Bam! Cat goes right into the bag. Although it's kind of funny how that cat never gets mad at me. Instead, whenever I catch it, it all but pounces into my arms, won't stop rubbing against me. It's because it likes you, isn't it? You think so? In that case, I should find an opportunity to ask Diona about cats, what cats like and what calms them down. Before that, I hope it'll stop running away, otherwise I'll be up in the dead of night playing hide and seek with it again. Any last words? No more mischief, okay? Is that... Is the cat inside? Alright. Alright, who else is available? There's Diluc still, Kaching still, and Chi-Chi apparently. Dawn Winery. Oh, there's no way, there's no teleport point. You have to, like, get there somehow. Heal. Now we fly.
Let's fly.
Where is he? He's not inside, is he? Oh, he is. Ah, sitting at the table. Yes, the biggest issue here is pricing. Oh, you're here. Come, sit. What are you busy with? Looking over the winery's recent production and sales reports. Don't worry, I just finished. Some trouble? The last grape harvest... No, I wouldn't go that far. Last grape harvest was adversely affected by weather, reducing yield. Elzer responded in time. As such, no issues with quality. What I need to do is settle on a price. Supply has decreased, demand for Mondstadt and beyond has not changed. At times like this, pricing must be carefully considered. Scarcity drives value up. Precisely, when demand exceeds supply, some will seek to profit more. Our distributors are all thinking the same thing. Dawn Winery has no intention to gouge our customers. We've been in business a long time. Purchasing our liquors and spirits has long been a part of life. Sullying the memories people have when they think of Dawn Winery in exchange for a short-term profit is unnecessary. I'm not so poor I'd stoop that low. That's how a bona fide winery boss operates, huh? I mean, you are Batman after all. Is that so surprising? Elzer was actually quite quick to accept this reasoning. In fact, he went to meet with our distributors immediately. Been a while since you've come by. Would you like me to open a bottle for you? I am a little thirsty, I must say. No need to stand on ceremony then. I was in the mood for some apple cider. Would you like some? First cup poured from a fresh bottle is the most fragrant. Here. Oh, I actually got some apple cider. Any last words? How does it taste? If you like, I can pour you another glass. I don't remember the last time I came in here, so the music seems like so different. So like foreign and strange. I'm like, was there always that music? Okay. Oh, Xingqiu's back at his training site. Let's go say hi to the Yuheng, shall we? Whee! Ka-ching. Where's Dr. Baiju? I guess I'll have to come back in a few days. Lumi, what brings you to Boo Boo Pharmacy? Are you hurt? Or have you fallen ill, need medicine? I came over because I saw you were here. Oh, nothing too serious. I just got distracted while descending a mountain a few days ago and sprained my ankle. Oh. I ignored it at first. Next morning, my ankle hurt so much it felt like it was gonna split open. I couldn't even walk. Fortunately, Ganyu came by to see me, helped get Dr. Baiju. He applied some medicine. Thanks to his excellent medical skills, I was out of bed walking just after a few days. Doesn't even hurt now. Are you sure you're fine? Almost. I'm just here to get some nourishing herbs today. I know my limits. I'm out doing land surveys almost every day. I don't know how many scrapes and bruises I've gotten along the way. It's no big deal. Looks like the doctor's here. I'll go get my medicine now. Talk to you later. He's not, though. Okay, so Chi-Chi's still here. There was, Xingqiu there. Oh, Noelle. Let's go say hi to Xingqiu first. Oh wait, I need to...
My guiding stars!
For that stupid boar that shows up here. Punk-ass boar. You're next! Damn. Oh wait, there's someone else up there with me.
Let's fly.
Oh, it's Chungus. Oh, what's happening? Alright, no need to bring this up again. This is an emergency. If this doesn't work out, I'll ask my aunt for help. You mean Miss Shenhe? Wait, is she actually his aunt? I thought that was a joke. Don't drag anyone else into this. Run into trouble? Louine, you, well, what perfect timing, wait. Is she actually his aunt? Like, I always thought that was kind of a joke, but... You're here too, Chungus? I feared this affair is a bit more complicated than that. Do you remember the novel I wrote under the pen name Genyu? Kinda. My handwriting is so messy, every time I send the editors a manuscript, they will send several letters in reply asking me about this word or that sentence. Correspondence like that takes too much time. The editorial department agreed I should try to finish a few days early. After I finish, I submit it to the department, have an editor retranscribe the text, hand it over to the other editors to print and publish. Sounds like quite the ordeal. I also feel pretty bad about the whole thing. I often send them snacks as a token of my gratitude. Then I received a letter a few days ago. Main editor has suddenly fallen ill. There's no one else that can do transcribing. Wait, with such a well-staffed department, only one of them can read your handwriting? Yes. Your writing truly is a lethal weapon in and of itself. Please don't make fun of me. So, how's Chungus's penmanship? See, that was her first reaction too. No, 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 absolutely not. Stop bringing that up. Wait, does this mean that Chungus's handwriting is also... His writing is lovely. If anything, his talismans look better than my prose. Why don't you ask him for help? Well... I told him that as well. He agreed to let me transcribe his work at first. Before I could copy more than a few sections, Xingqiu suddenly grabbed me by the shoulder, began shaking me and telling me to stop. I wonder if my penmanship was terrible or something, but he suddenly blurted, transcribing is one thing, but why'd you suddenly start reading it out loud as you wrote? I think your writing is excellent. The narrative is interesting. Each character even has their own catchphrases. Catch poems? Anyway, I couldn't help but read it all out loud. Especially when the heroine named Flying Fox took the antidote down the mountain. You wrote a poetic header for that too, didn't you? As I recall, it was... Clothes stained with wine and mortal sod, unwelcome. In sword realms, the world she trod. You... Chungus, please, just stop. Well written indeed. Is there more? I want to read it. That said, while the story itself is good, it's also quite complex. I found myself failing to understand a lot of the details. For example, why the drunken sage suddenly agreed to help, and how the 13 blades of the drunken sect that belonged to him were stolen. Sounds interesting. Right? Xingqiu writes amazing novels. Also penned quite a few excellent short stories besides, such as... Why is your face so red? Did he eat a few chilies while we weren't looking? Please, you two, have mercy on me. I beg of you. If you say any more, I fear my fingers shall crush the hilt of my sword. I'd rather attend half a dozen social banquets than listen to people I know read my work back to me. I'll go borrow a typewriter for you. A typewriter? They're those wondrous machines from Fontaine, yes? With one in hand, you shall be free from writing by hand. That is wonderful news. I shall look forward to being forever liberated from the tyranny of calligraphy. The ingenious inventions of Fontaine are truly something. I usually only ever hear of them from my brother, never had the chance to touch them myself. Wait, hold on. Doesn't my brother often go with our caravans to Fontaine? She must have heard of typewriters, surely. He knows my calligraphy is poor, I'm always writing, yet he has never once mentioned them to me. Now's not the time to worry about things like that. In any case, no matter how marvelous such devices, no way for me to borrow one right now. If all else fails, you can read and I'll write. I promise not to ask too many unnecessary questions. That does seem like the only way at this point. I was joking before about incorporating your remarks into a novel. As it turns out, you'll be the one committing mine to paper. Perhaps this was all predetermined. Call it fate. I suppose ours are intertwined indeed. I'll go back and organize the manuscript. Once I'm done, I'll invite you over so I can dictate the text. Once you're done, Xingqiu, would you mind showing it to me? I'm really quite curious about the flying fox. Chungus, please, spare me already. Hang on a second, I gotta go look this up. Is Shenhe actually his aunt? I always heard that, like, you know, I always thought it was like a joke or something. Shenhe. Overview, lore. Let's go lore page. Control F. Chong Yun. Chongyun, Chungus, refers to Shenhe as his aunt. Based on their voiceovers, they are blood-related and hail from the same clan. Although the English translation does not indicate which side of the family they are related by, the Chinese translation, Chongyun calls Shenhe this term, which specifically refers to aunt, as youngest sister slash female cousin of the speaker's mother, meaning that Shenhe is Chungus's maternal aunt. Shenhe was not mentioned to have any siblings, meaning she is likely a cousin of Chungus's mother. Okay, so apparently they actually are related. Apparently they actually are related. I had no idea. I always thought that was like a joke. Like, you know, people calling Shenhe, you know, auntie or something like that. Chungus's auntie. Right, there's Noelle. Who else? Oh, Kazuha again, and Chi-Chi. Let's go say hi to the maid extraordinaire of the knights. Why isn't she a knight? Was that ever explained? Descend! Hey, nice swinging. Gale Blade! I thought you were Ellen for a second there. Oh, honorary knight. Hello, Ellen's off moving some new wooden dummies in. Something you'd like to ask her? Not really, just passing through. Were you practicing using Gale Blade just now? I've been discussing swordplay with Ellen over the past few days. The topic of Master Jean's legendary Gale Blade came up. Neither of us has an animal vision. The techniques underpinning it are still worth careful study. After talking it over, we decided to use wooden dummies to practice. Ellen's great with a sword. Her every move is incredibly precise. Is she? Is she that good? Like, every time I stopped by, she was always just practicing. I don't know if she actually got down the, like, techniques or whatever. I know moves like this require exactness and finesse, practiced a lot, I still can't accurately grasp the essence of the technique. Of course you don't, you're using a fecking greatsword. And you're strong as feck. Meanwhile, Jean is a one-hand sword user. And she has an animal vision, and you have a geo vision. Your techniques are likely going to differ quite a bit. Already doing my best to maintain control. Each time I swing my sword, I end up destroying every dummy at once. You're using a claymore for her Gale Blade. I'd love to practice with a one-handed sword, but they're all too light. They feel so alien to my hand. It's like she's meant for claymores, for two-handed heavy weaponry. Most of those blades are just too flimsy, flying off the hilt as I wave them around, sometimes burying themselves straight in the ground. Yeah, you definitely need a claymore. Either that or just a straight up indestructible single hand sword. Last time I was practicing outside the city, one little mistake sent a blade flying straight right up to the top of the cathedral, slammed into the steeple bell. What? She swung the blade so hard, it snapped, and the blade went flying straight into... Wait, outside the city. Which means across the lake, across the bridge. I need to know, like, the math behind this. Given, like, a standard one-handed steel sword, if you somehow swung the blade fast enough that the forces snapped the blade, how hard would you have had to swing in order... How much force was that swing carrying in order to launch the blade? Are there any physicists in chat? Can they perform calculations? I can try to do measurements. The sound was like thunder, sent Sister Victoria into a panic. She rushed straight away to our headquarters, saying the city might be under attack. Master Jean had to spend a good long time explaining things to her before she was calm enough to leave. I've already asked Mr. Wagner to forge a super heavy single-handed sword. I'm not sure when he'll finish it. I do hope its blade won't get flung off when I swing it. Ellen appears, hauling over wind dummies. Oh, there she is. Hang on. Okay, if the bell is right there, and she said outside of the city, which has to mean, like, across the... on the other side, on the other shore. Because if you were standing, like, down there, I don't think you would have the right angle in order to hit the bell. Hang on. I'm gonna do some detective work. From what locations could you hit the bell? Okay, so from, like, along this side, you could... It is hypothetically possible for you to get a shot at the bell from here. However, from, like, the front of the city, like, past this corner here, you would likely hit one of these buildings first before you would hit the cathedral bell. Yeah. Like, once you're past this corner, you cannot see the cathedral. Alright, so you would have to be standing either here, or perhaps on the other side of the lake there, on the other shore, on the shore across. Okay, at the very least... the minimum distance, she said she was practicing outside of the city. So the minimum distance would have to be, let's see, something like this, like right here. This is outside the city wall. So minimum distance would be like right here or so. Although I can't quite see the bell. Wait, no, I see it from here. So minimum distance, like standing right over here. Oh yeah, okay, it's nighttime, the lights are on, I can see the bell. So, yeah, it would have to be... This is like the shortest distance, standing outside of the city. Okay, I can clearly see the bell from here. So, this would be the shortest distance. Let's see, would you be able to hit it from back here? Unlikely. Oh. Okay, this angle represents like a more clear shot. This might be a shorter distance, actually. But I don't think she would be practicing her sword work behind the graveyard. So this is unlikely. Wait. Really? Amber put up missing person posters back here? Of all places? Okay, so yeah, yeah, you won't be able to... There's no clear line of sight to the bell from here. Not quite. You can see like the very top of it, but you wouldn't... It's unlikely you would be able to hit it. Oh. Okay. Yeah. This side, you are unlikely to hit it. Especially once you go past this corner. Going on full conspiracy mode here. Yeah, this side doesn't have a good angle. The spot behind the graveyard has a good angle on the bell, however, she most likely wouldn't be practicing her sword work there. The other side is a lot more reasonable in terms of, like, you can see the bell from there, and you're more likely to hit it from there than here. Let's see, any other spot? She said she was outside the city, so at the very least, she would be outside of the city wall. I would define that as the bare minimum for being outside of the city. But any location except, like, on this island at least, any location except that one side and behind the graveyard would be unlikely to hit the bell without any clear line of sight. Okay, obviously you're not going to be able to hit it from front.
How brilliant!
Let's see. In order to hit the bell on top of the cathedral, you would need to be standing, at the very least... Oh, Diona. Okay. Catching fish from above. Yeah, so you'll have to be standing along this side, or perhaps back there. I don't think she would wander too far from Mondstadt, though. So, like, exiting, like, crossing the bridge and then going all the way around to the back side is unlikely. Springvale is, a possible candidate. It's not too far. It's got line of sight to the bell. So at the very least, Noelle would have had to have been standing over here. Or somewhere along this this shoreline. Nope, it's not gonna be in front, though. There's no line of sight. Either way, in order to swing the sword hard enough that the blade would snap off and fly off, must be a ridiculous amount of power. Especially if it hit the bell in the cathedral from here. Ah, hello. Goodbye. Alright, so that's my investigation. Although, getting to this spot over here is not going to be easy. There aren't any gates on that
parties
side.
are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
It's not exactly easy, though, to reach that particular spot. I doubt Noelle's the type to just climb down the wall. She likely would have been standing along this shoreline, then. Which makes the hitting the bell thing even much more impressive. Alright, there's my conspiracy theory. I see... Wait, is that Sucrose and Diona? I think Sucrose is like part dog, if I'm gonna be honest. She collects bones. A cat, a dog, and an elf. Hi, you two. Now that I think about it, didn't Sucrose say something about talking to Diona? Diona, great, you're not at the tavern today. Is your father not back from hunting yet? I haven't seen him. Resting up at home right now? Nothing serious, the wind was a bit chilly and he caught a cold. I'll take care of him. You came here for this, right? I prepared it already. I hear someone coming. Oh, it's you. You startled me for a moment there. Ooh, someone's a scaredy cat. Who's the scaredy cat, huh? Didn't you see me on the hunt last time? Wait, no. I mean, don't you know I can catch beasties way bigger than I am? Just now because I was being extra cautious since these goods are special. Strange alchemical reagents. Are they fresh bones then? Oh, this is embarrassing, but if you're really curious, you can have a look. Broken bird bones, the staff of an animal, samatril, baby teeth of a wolf? Or a dog? 3-4 spore ribs with the lingering scent of spices, previous hunt's haul. Do staves count as bones? You collected so much this time. Thank you, Diona. Wait, she was actually collecting bones? I was kind of joking about that earlier. I know in her, like, character lore thing, character stories, it says that she collects bones, but I didn't think Diona was actually collecting bones for her. I didn't bring my Tetrasour wolf hooks or Type 5 Bittermore calla lilies with me when I left home today, though. Will you be dropping by Mondstadt City tomorrow? Tetrasour wolf hooks? Quadruple sour? Extra bitter calla lilies? Oh, that's right. Diona probably wants those to, like, make bad drinks. But she can't because she's blessed. Blessed by that one spring fairy. Been too busy to go mix drinks lately. I need to find time to hunt too. I see. Would you like this instead? Valberry rich in carrot essence. Color, fragrance, and nutritional values are all closer to traditional carrots. As such, I'm curious, will it attract animals that like carrots, or will it attract animals of both flavor preferences? That is an interesting question. I guess I can use it as bait then. Please do. Tell me how the experiment turns out. No problem. Say hello to Mr. Draft for me, would you? I wish him a speedy recovery. Either way, I need to return soon. I've got a Mark 23 Ultra Berserk Favonius Dragon War... What? The hell is she talking about? A dragon what now? You haven't learned yet? Who can even learn that kind of thing? Oh, alright, there they go. Sucrose is going back to assemble her bones. Okay, so... my hypothesis is that Noelle had to have been standing along the shore of Cider Lake, relatively close to Springvale. It's not likely that she went and, like, all the way to Bright Crown Canyon or Stormbearer Mountains. I believe these areas would also have a line of sight to the Cathedral Bell, but over here, that seems ridiculous. Also, why would she go this far just to practice her swordsmanship? Meanwhile, Springvale is rather close. And again, has line of sight. Yeah. I think the Springvale shore is like the most likely candidate for Noelle to have used. So, she somehow sent a sword blade flying that far. And unfortunately, I don't have any sort of tool app program that can measure distances in game. And I'm also not a physicist. So I wouldn't be able to measure things like specking air resistance, how the shape of the blade would impact aerodynamics and whatnot. Huh? Am I missing anyone? There's Kazuha, there's Chi-Chi. No one else? There's usually 3 people at any given time. No? Xingqiu isn't over there anymore. No one by Wangshu Inn. No one by the mountains. No one by the chasm. Alright, let's go say hi to, Kazuha then. Hopefully he's here and not mysteriously gone and I have to come back twice. Alright, it says he's up on this mountain. Says he's up here. Sorry, he blows. The grass did spring and sprout anew, and heaven and earth, both verdant grew. After the rain, the wind blows gently, and the clouds are light. Looking out over the horizon, one's heart is open wide. Should one happen to meet an old friend, well, there could be no better day than this, wouldn't you agree? Oh, just some poetry from Kazuha. Spring and sprout anew, heaven, earth, verdant grew. Oh, okay, he just repeats it. Okay, there's still Chi-Chi. Is that everyone for today, though? Is there a limited number of, people you can meet? Because I haven't met quite a few people. Gazing at sky and earth of blades and wine. Trading goods with sucrose. Ka-ching. Oh yeah, she twisted her ankle. Business at the winery. Trying to do the Gale Blade with a claymore. Ah, this again. Yeah, I still haven't met these 6 yet. Well, Chi-Chi's out there, but... Following character markers on the map. It doesn't seem to be any more. At least no more for today, I guess. Oh, no, wait. There's the old man, all the way in Chenyu Vale. Wait, is there anyone else? Like, someone didn't go all the way to, like, Natlan or something, right? Tsurumi, Seirai, Narukami. Yeah, even if you zoom all the way out, you can still see them. Okay, there's no one in Fontaine. No one in Sumeru. Or the Chasm. The old man's all the way in Chenyu Vale. Chi-Chi is in the harbor. Unless there's more than one person, like, stacked on top? No? Just her. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone else. Alright, let's go say hi to the old man. Elong Wharf, here we go. Looks like he's on the other end or something.
Take me up!
Wait, is he over here? I think I see him. Is he off listening to fanfics about himself again? I swear to God, he's always just listening to fanfics of himself. Miss Yoon's opera performances are truly extraordinary. Well worth the trip to come see it today. Hey there, Zhongli, you're here too, huh? Indeed, a pleasure to see you. With little to do at the funeral parlor these past few days, I asked the director for some time off, during which I've been traveling around a bit, visiting some old friends in passing. Happened to pass by as Sir Yun was performing. Could not help but sit down and watch the entire performance. She exercises wondrous command of this folk art. So absorbed I was in the performance, I forgot to drink even a single cup of tea, the single cup of the tea I had ordered. To drink tea of such refinement cold, much of its flavor has been lost. Shame indeed. You have friends around here as well? An ancient adage says, as lush mountains may be found everywhere, so too may friends be met. My dear associates are busy at the moment, I don't wish to disturb them. Checking on them from afar and sending them letters at suitable times will suffice. Truly, I have done this fine pot of tea a disservice. Any last words? The play has ended. I shall leave soon as well. Alright, who's next? If anyone. No one in Chenyu Vale. Still Chi-Chi there in the city. I don't see Xingqiu at his usual spot. Dawn Winery is empty. No one in Dragon Spine. No one in Chasm. I saw Kokumi was an option. Or a possibility. But there's no one in Inazuma. Alright, let's go say hi to our favorite little zombie. She over at Wanmin? Oh, she's talking with Guoba? Please help. Try this.
Huh?
I must have failed again. Guoba's just happy to be there. Thanks for being nice. Would you also try this one?
Huh?
Oh, I guess he likes this one. Is it that good? I guess so. Yes. Something smells good. Lumine, I borrowed this kitchen from Chef Mao. I wanted to cook something, but I can't taste. Chef Mao asked Woba to help. Marchosius, the stove god. Wait, why am I cooking? Let me check my notes. Notebook says, make a dish and freeze it to prepare for excursion with Yao Yao. I don't need to eat, but Yao Yao needs to eat to grow and get taller. Will Yao Yao grow taller than Dr. Baiju one day? I don't know, he's kind of a tall dude. That might be a tall order. Don't worry, Yao Yao will be cute no matter how tall she is. We talked too long. The stove. Thanks for watching Stove, Woba. Please try this last one as well. Definitely looks like a very impactful scent. Woba does not like. Oh, he's back, I guess. Is there a limited number that you can, like... Okay, no more in the harbor, or chasm, any of these spots. No one in the mountains. No one in Chenyu Vale. No one Dragon Spine, the winery. Huh. I don't know if there's like a limited number per day or if like there's a limited number total. But I have yet to see Bird Mom. Time for tea. Oh yeah, Fontanian tea, the book thing, the opera. Chi-Chi studying the culinary arts at Wanmin restaurant. Oh, hang on. Is there an order to this? Because I did this one today, but it's listed on like the second slot and not at the very bottom here. Right, Xingqiu. Okay, this one like is in order. 1, 2, 3, but this one wasn't. This cat thing was only happened today, but it's listed as like second. I'm curious though, how did Chungus figure out that Shen He was his aunt? Like, fucking, she's been living in the mountains with Bird Mom all this time. I don't know how often she descends from the mountain. Also, they would have to figure out, like, her family in order to figure out any relations. And, like, you know, Mom died... what was it, at birth? Or from, like, a disease or something? Dad tried to sacrifice her. That all happened. We all remember. Okay, so that's everyone on the anecdotes thing. For today, at least. I swear I got a bunch, like, yesterday. Doesn't seem there's as many today. I don't want to start this just yet. Bonus rewards for completing within time limit. Why is her name, like, Mizuki twice? Yume Mizuki Mizuki. Okay, so this... this quest happens before the events of the current event. Also, I wonder why I got a character introduction for the little yokai kids, even though I did do the event last time, and I completely finished it as well. I'm pretty sure that bot is somewhere. Oh yeah, this place. I think, no. Yelan opens it. Or owns it, rather. Yeah, she took ownership from, like, the last guy who was a criminal or something. Oh, cat. Okay, 0 out of 10. Literally unplayable. You can't pet the cats. Wooden tiles to write down their commissions. Oh. Hydrate? Alright, alright. Sliding them under the crack of the door. Buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile. What? Buy one, get one free what? Coffins? Alright, hydrate, hydrate. 1 second. Zero sugar. I do admit it tastes a little bit different from like the regular Coke, but it tastes fine to me. It's not like it's bad, it's just like, huh. Different taste. Oh yeah, this place. Can I buy anything? What do you have on offer? 153 of these things, of the sigils. I've cleared out everything else. Oh. Okay, it's just a notification for this. There's all these I never bother to do, except like twice. One for Ningguang and then one for Layla. I will only do these once. And I will only accept those as like the one true ending. Oh right, there should be one more coming out at some point. For the... what was it? The... Collective of Plenty, that's what it was. The Collective of Plenty and... what was it? Ian-san. I really have no more quests to do. Except these. This one is gonna be... this one's gonna be damn near impossible. The only way to finish this is to, like, max out the statue level.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
And I do not feel like... I do not feel like going around and collecting every single last Geoculus. Even if they did add more with Shenyu Vale, even if there are extras, like, to hell with that. Like, I had to look up, like, every location of the Animoculi. And I managed to max out the statues here, but... dear lord. Do it? To hell with that.
If I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Alright, at any rate, though, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's about dinner time. Like a late dinner. Well, not a late dinner, but it's, yeah. It's dinner time. I gotta go eat and, like, whatnot. That was fun and interesting. So it seems it's 10:30 where you are. Well, it's 8:30 for me. And yeah, I should be getting something to eat right about now. So yeah, that's gonna be all from me for today. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. But yeah. Thank you for being here, thank you to anyone watching the VOD, and thank you, as always, to lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Oh, what's this? Oh, Leaf is on, and she's playing Dokapon Kingdom. Alright, alright. I've heard of this game, I've watched a little bit of gameplay. It's kind of like a party game, but it's also kind of like an RPG. Alright, hang on. Leaf underscore start rate. Alright. But yeah, thanks for being here. And once again, thanks for being here. Remember to hydrate, rest up, eat tasty things, all that good jazz. And peace!